What's going on, guys? This is Storm here, and I've got a little gameplay for you guys today on a mission using the newly patched M16. They recently buffed a bunch of guns, and the M16 was on the list, and now it is much better. It's almost a contender with the Type 95, I'd say. It's better at long range. I think it's still a little worse at close range, but a lot of people seem to have gone over these new patched guns so far, so I'm going to try and mix it up and just bring my opinion on how their patching is instead of just going over the guns. First, I'll just go ahead and do a quick overview though, in case you don't know about the patch. In this latest patch for MW3, they buffed a bunch of guns, including the M16, the UMP45, which I have no idea why they buffed it, the PM9, and there were a couple other guns in there, but those were some of the main ones. And while I think they did do the right thing by patching the M16 and the PM9, especially the PM9. I mean, that thing was garbage before. Nobody could use that. But I think it's usable now that they patched it. What I really want to touch on in this video is I kind of disagree with their decision to buff up guns in this game. I really don't think this game needed the buffing, and I think they actually should have done the opposite. I think they should have taken guns such as the Type 95, the MP7, and they should have lowered them down. Or I guess the common term to use would be nerf. And this is why I think that. In MW3, the guns kill so ridiculously fast that the engagements is really just whoever gets the first shot off a lot of the time. And I'd rather see guns that maybe aren't as bad as the PM9. Guns like that need to be buffed. But instead of bringing up guns that were already really good, such as the UMP45, I think they should focus on bringing guns like the Type 95, which is a 3-round burst weapon that kills in 2 shots at the time. I really think they should just focus on bringing those weapons down. That way the gameplay is more controllable. I mean, I know they want fast-paced gameplay, but honestly, when the guns are killing that fast, it doesn't really show who has the most skill. It shows who gets the first shots off. And that's one thing I think Black Ops did well. It really, even though the weapons killed slower, it really showed who had more skill. Because just because you got the first shot on, maybe you would still have the time to maybe turn on someone or land the rest of your shots, and it wasn't always just first shot that won the gunfight. As much as I think it's good that they're trying to buff other guns to make it so that more people will use different varieties of guns, I think they're kind of missing the point here, and that like if you buff up all the guns to make them super good, and every gun kills in 2 shots, then that doesn't make it a variety. That makes it a bunch of guns that kill in 2 shots. That's just missing the entire point. They need to lower each gun to the point where it has its weaknesses, it has its places where it excels, but it doesn't all feel like all the guns just kill super quickly, and it doesn't really matter what gun you choose. Yes, some guns can be weaker than others, and some guns can be really strong, but you need to find the right balance, honestly, because you don't want to have too many guns that nobody seems to use. But say you go into a random ground war lobby on any given day, what percentage of people are running around with ACRs, Type 95s, or MP7s? It's almost everyone. There's no variety in the game. And well, it's great that we'll see new things like the M16 and the UMP now. If the M16 is going to be just equal to the Type 95, then it's just that. It's another Type 95. And I don't think they're focusing enough on making each gun be different and specific to whatever user is using that gun, their certain playstyle and their strategy. I don't know though, guys. That's just my opinion. I've heard a lot of other commentators and just people in general say that, oh, they think they're happy that now they get to use new guns. New guns will get the kills really fast. So let me know. Will you be playing with these new guns? Would you rather see guns nerfed like I suggested? I don't know. It's kind of a big thing to talk about, especially with the new Call of Duty coming up, because you know Treyarch always patches things quick, and they can decide whether to follow what they did in Black Ops, which was mostly nerfing the guns that needed it, or following the Infinity Ward way and just buffing up all the guns to make them super good. Anyway, if you enjoyed this commentary, I'd really appreciate if you subbed for more, if you haven't already, and if you're a longer time sub, please leave some support on this video and keep it up, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I really hope you come back for the next one. Thanks.